What is up, guys? Sharpin Boy 95 back, and I got a nice little gameplay commentary for you guys. I got a nice little Barrett and 50 cal Moab fail here. The game ended when I was on an 18 streak. I kind of picked up the Barrett late in the game, as you guys can see. I'm not sure if we win the game. I believe we do. It is because of my amazing sniper skills and me sitting in the back of the map right here in this spot, almost the whole map. So that's why we won the game right here. Gold medal champ. No, I'm not going to say gold medal champion. But what I want to talk about in this gameplay is my 24-hour live stream. A little bit talk about it. I am leaning towards going to the Susan G. Komen for the cure for breast cancer. That is going to be the main one, because I have not had anyone say what charity they want me to donate to. So most likely I am going to be doing the Susan G. Komen Cancer Foundation for breast cancer awareness, and yeah, that's probably what it's going to be. Most likely what I'm going to do is I'm going to go pick up the game at the midnight release, bring it back, do an unboxing video of the Prestige Edition. Then what I'm going to do is start the 24-hour live stream right then and there. That's what I'm talking about. I want to get the live stream started before 11 or before 1 a.m. in the morning. As you guys see me pick that guy off. Oh yeah, that guy thought he was slick, didn't he? But he wasn't as slick as this 50 cal sniper with impact and extended mags like a boss. So also, as you guys know, I live in Florida, and I'm changing the subject here to Superstorm Sandy. As you guys know, I do live in Florida, and a hurricane really isn't much to me. I mean, a Category 1, which what Sandy wasn't really anything, and to me, I'm like, oh, it's a Category 1, no big deal, like 80-mile-an-hour winds, it's fine, I mean, we normally get those in Florida average like once a year. We haven't got one in a few years, but 80-mile-an-hour winds we get in pop-up thunderstorms in the afternoon. I mean, that's just how Florida is. So I really didn't even think about it'd be this bad, and like thinking, oh, they'll just have some power outages and that's it. I was not expecting it to be this bad. I mean, what happened is they called it Superstorm Sandy now, because it hit a low pressure front in the northern Atlantic Ocean and basically became worse than the perfect storm that was 30 years ago. And if you guys know about the perfect storm, they made a movie on it, and I think everyone died at the end. And they were on a small fishing boat, and what happened was the storm came up and basically engulfed the boat because the boat was too small, and well, that's the story. The boat got capsized, but it's just, I did not expect it to be this bad. I mean, what happened is the storm was just so big. Like, they put it on a map, and I haven't seen one in a while, but it went from like North Carolina, like the bottom of it, all the way up to like Maine. Like, it was that long. That's how big the storm was. And I just, when I started to see the photos coming out of what was going on, like the subways getting flooded and the taxi cabs underwater. I know almost everyone's seen that picture of the taxi cabs underwater. And one picture that struck me, actually two. The first one was taken at Ground Zero, and it showed the construction being done at Ground Zero when they're putting up the new towers and they're connecting Ground Zero to the New York subway city stations. And they had a picture, and it was just basically kind of like a wall of water rushing in to where they were working at right there. And it was pretty bad. Like, there was so much water going in. And then I'm like, okay, this storm's a little more than what I thought it would be, like what most people thought it would be. Then I seen the photo of a security camera that was in the underground subway, and it was of the pointing towards an elevator, and that elevator had water rushing out of it, and the doors were closed. So the water was so high at the top of the elevator that the doors were closed, and the water pushed its way in, and there was so much force behind the water that it just kept coming out. It was kind of like a waterfall was going on, even though the doors were closed. That's how much water there was in New York City. And there was a lot of flooding, and I mean, I seen a few pictures yesterday of New Jersey and Long Island, and they did like a before and after photo, and the before photo was like, oh, nice multi-million-dollar beach houses, yada yada yada. Then they show the next photo which was after the storm, and the houses were actually gone. Like, there was nothing, like, barely anything left. And what happened to most places is what happened, they got a lot of rain and wind, then they got fire from power lines being down and all that good stuff. Then, to throw another thing on it, they got a storm surge that basically wiped their house out. So, you're basically destroying everything they have in three ways: rain, fire, and flooding. Or wind, fire, and flooding. That's basically how it went for the destruction in New Jersey and Long Island and all that stuff, where they had a huge storm surge. And like I said, I was not expecting to see that much damage in New York, and I don't think anyone was ready to see that much. I don't think anyone expected to see that much damage in New York. And, like, there's going to be a long recovery process for New York City, but another thing that was lost was the HMS Bounty. And that was supposed to actually come here to St. Pete, Florida, which is around where I live, and I was actually, I didn't know about it, but if I'd have known about it, I was going to go over there and tour the ship, which would have been really cool. And I didn't have the opportunity, or I'm not going to, because the HMS Bounty is on the bottom of the sea, and the captain most likely went down with the ship. So, thanks for watching, guys. Please like the video, subscribe if you're new. This is Tarpon195, and I'm out of here. Just one real quick thing. Heart goes out to all the families who have lost family or friends in the Superstorm Sandy situation in New York. So, thanks for watching, guys. I'm out of here. Peace.